Hello, welcome back. Last time I did a room that didn't entirely make sense to me, but I did get it done, and maybe I could have done it right, but I still have severe doubts. There are only 9 strawberries left in this whole place. Right, and none of them are in this level. I was reading the strawberry meter backward. There are none to find here. Okay, so some enthusiastic blocks are moving back and forth. That's an interesting setup. So I think both of these are ultras of some sort. Then I interrupt my ultra, go up, get boosted, start another one there. Maybe? Do it here, get jellyfished. Where's the Kevin in this Kevin level? He's not around yet. Okay, this is a boxed-in jellyfish just so that I can do some kind of dash boost with it, which, like, have I ever done that in this level? Is there just some technique for dash boosting with a jellyfish that I've never done once, and I've found alternate ways for every room that involves it? I just cannot tell. Now, what's the story with... I think that's just a speed check, really. There's some way upward moving spikes can be jumped on. Hi, angry part of me, you're here. Okay, are we gonna be fighting? There's the Kevin. Alright, so... the rest of the room happens up here. The bird's here too. Everybody's around. Okay, yeah, so who knows what the bird or the shadow is gonna do. I can't predict any of that, so I just need to start trying this room and see where it goes. This has an air of final room about it. It still feels a little early for that, but it's certainly plausible. So I'm going all the way to the bottom and to the right. So another big long thing. And is it gonna go just as wrong as the other two have? Like, there have been some long jellyfish runs that start like this that have gone okay. Like, what even is this supposed to be? Why is that block there? How does... I don't understand this layout at all. Anyway. First step. Don't get spiked. Probably gonna be like this. Ooh. So not much room to extend. Maybe the other way around? Yeah, like the arrows say. Okay, I think that's the idea. Okay. Figure out the timing when it's about, like, halfway. Whoa! When it's about, like, halfway. Oops. A little later on the down right. Whoa! And then, I need to do something once I'm up there. A little later. Yeah, I can wait a long time. Then I think I need to be quick about my follow-up move. Sort of like that. Not exactly, though. I mean, this is gonna be all wrong. But let's... whoops, I didn't grab. Okay. Just gotta divine what it wants from me. Something a little more like that. I need... okay, so an upright dash into the jellyfish. Remember to press the grab button. There is a thing I want in my hands. Okay, getting closer. I need to land farther left on that second moving platform. Like this. Whoa! Not that far left. a little earlier. This one has kind of a slow start. Ah, I forgot to grab, and I also forgot to dash. Start that's both slow and kind of real fiddly. So I think I can't reverse if my feet are off the ground, like there's no coyote time reversing or something. I can wait a lot longer than I am, like I'm always, when I die it's because I'm too early there. Yeah, I can wait like a really long time. I'm holding grab already. Well, I can just hold it the whole time I guess, but that's... takes extra finger motions. Well, I missed the jellyfish, but that was close to what I wanted to do. No, way too early. Way too early. Ah. Ah. Nope. Too much speed. Whoops. Yeah, this is a really prickly opening to this room. Good grief. It says down left. What if I do a super instead? Well, it won't make anything any easier, so I might as well not. Once I find the rhythm, this should be reasonably doable. It's just I haven't figured out what exactly are all the points I'm aiming at yet. Okay, so all of that except with a downright dash afterwards. Need the extension. I need the extension. With a downright and the pickup pause will help me time that. Am I just standing too far right? What if I stand a little more left? Maybe that's better? Not really. Maybe a little. I'm just doing an unextended hyper there. Okay, I did a lot of what I wanted to do. Not enough of it, but some of it. Okay. Right, so a little farther left. There we go. Okay. Then you're asking me to do this into you. And I guess... Bird's up here. Hi, bird. Where are we going? You're flinging me into the spikes? Kinda. Then part of me does that and goes to the right. Okay, just a lot of things are happening there. Good luck keeping up. Oops. Thanks. I will have good luck keeping up. Ah. See, that's too short a reverse. The reverse reversed, but it did not extend. I don't think there has yet been a level where I need to do an unextended reverse hyper. What would that even mean? Not much. I could imagine a situation that would require that, if I tried hard enough. Now, why was that? I don't know. Something was wrong with several things there. Ah. Okay, I see. When that happens, it means I didn't reverse, right? Yeah, if I reverse, when that means it just happens, it just means I dashed too early. That's all. Whoa. I would love it if my extension would actually extend there. That'd be real nice. There. Is there like a different action I'm supposed to do other than dash up right there? No, it says dash up. The sign points up with a double arrow that indicates dash. Just have to deal with how that feels to do. I would describe it as not good. Alright, so aim for like the... picking a visual reference point, just right of the center between the two columns of arrows. Maybe a little farther left than that, because like I need to... Can I drift left on that or something? Maybe I just need to go higher. Yeah, focus on height. Okay. Well, that didn't work. There we go. Nope. I've made this work a couple of times, like that. Okay. Oops. All this comes with maximally disorienting screen effects, of course. Just to be sure I don't know where I actually am. It's likely anyway, but that makes extra sure. I missed the jellyfish somehow. Why did that even happen? I guess I didn't dash up right early enough? No, that's not the problem. I guess I ultra'd too fast? Or too right? I've not yet managed to get into a vibe with this room. Maybe it'll happen, but right now this is just like, very unpleasant. Why am I missing the jellyfish? Like, what action do I need to change to make that stop happening? I'm doing all the dash directions I mean to do. It's just that what I'm trying to do apparently doesn't work a lot of the time. Like, I'm in the absolute tailest possible end of the timing window to get the boost off that second block. I don't think there's a lot I can do to get any earlier on that. It's like I have to land to get my dash back. Okay, so for one thing, am I buffering that dash? No, maybe that would help. That makes timing the extended hyper a lot harder, though. Because if I'm buffering, I don't know how long after I press the button my dash is actually going to come out. That introduces an extra variable into that. And that's going to be a problem for me. Because I do these things by feel. See, that was too much speed. However, I'm at least getting to the stage where I am doing the dash when I think about buffering. But yeah, that results in me pressing the jump button too early because it's because the dash comes out later than I expect. Anyway, I'm here. Let's just clear the room and not have this problem anymore. Ah, the bird didn't quite grab me. Okay, what do I think will happen after that happens? Bird flings me right. Somehow I don't hit the spikes and instead run into part of me, who is being very nice and not firing lasers and fireballs this time. She sends me back to the left, which I'm guessing is a setup to Ultra... or... no, that doesn't make sense. None of the movement of this platform is quantized. Am I supposed to get speed off of... I have no idea what this wants from me. Anyway, where would I be going after this? I'm gonna say I just take a rest there for a second, but see, Kevin's going and doing something. What's he going and doing? Won't he maybe crash into this as it moves, depending on where it is? Maybe. What do I want him to do? He'll definitely crash into that. So what's he for? I don't know. Oh, this is supposed to move him down. Okay, this is a Kevin mover. So I gotta get him in at exactly the right time? Maybe there's the right amount of leniency somehow? Or maybe just the timing of everything because of how I'll have to come off of that block will just work out. See, but like, there's a lot of airtime right in here. Maybe I just have to learn the right thing to do there. This room's not getting done today, I can tell you that. Whoa. Every single part of this is a lot to pick apart. Anyway, this moves Kevin down. That moves him further down, so he ends up in that channel. Okay. Happily going along, I'm gonna use him to go under this at some point. Let's not worry about what happens between there and here. Let's look at what happens afterwards. I hurdle above that. Right, so he's still coming. How does the jellyfish relate to that, though? No, really, why is the jellyfish all the way over here? Does he carry it? If I like bunny hop on him if he has the jellyfish on... Okay, does this line up exactly with what his top will be? Shoot, I have to move the camera. Okay, so let's realign. Got my finger in that spot on the screen. This is what to align with. Kinda? It's like 2 pixels off? Yeah, the top pixel of this... So that means Kevin would be 2 pixels below the surface of this jump-through thing. I assume that's what that is. So he'll go through it. He will not pick up the jellyfish, I think? I don't know, that's for future Alex to worry about. That's a long way. That's not today. A long way down the road. Anyway, so let me just focus on getting onto this platform. Also, like, part of me might be around, a bird might be around. Watchtower is not going to tell the full story here. Well, those were mostly the right inputs, but one of them was a little bit off in its timing. I don't know which one. I mean, for one thing, the upright dash was very late there. I could feel that, at least. See, sometimes I just get too much speed there. How do I avoid getting too much? I guess I only want one level of block boost instead of the extra bits. Okay. So if that's what I know, then I can actually control for that. Okay. Whoops, too early. Okay, 1 level block boost. Okay. If I think about that, somehow it makes it happen. It's like I'm playing that Dream Hyper level again. Just gotta believe. Yeah, belief got me there. Cool. Heh, Dang it. Yeah, okay. Somehow, something. I landed in the right calibration for that. And it's just working now, right? Okay, sure. So I know exactly why that went wrong. It's very simple. It's like my head already gets punctured a little bit by the spike before I actually go anywhere there. Okay, I'm not thinking about... Okay, think about single block boost. Alright, thinking about it didn't save me. I do have to get really close to this left boundary I keep dying on. Oops. This one right here. I missed something. Some boost was not there where I needed it. I'm surprised that all worked. Things felt very off. Oops. Oh boy. So yeah, there was a time, covering like most of Flipside, Cliffside, and a lot of this level, where I felt like my ability to do things was in line with what the level was asking. I am distinctly getting the feeling right now that it's not. Ah, dang it. Maybe I'll get back there. Maybe I'm just having an off day. That happens sometimes. It might be happening right now. Okay, I didn't get the upward boost from the thing, therefore I wasn't jumping early enough. That's what that death type means. Do I? Whoa, that was weird. Someday. What's my goal for the day? I could be real modest and just say, get to that one platform past the bird. That's my minimum goal. Let's see how well that goes, and then I'll decide if I want to do more. Okay, I think getting a little more hang time there helps things. So Kevin bopped the thing that's supposed to push him down. That's probably a problem. Okay, yeah, so I need to think about waiting a little bit right there. So some hang time on that up dash. Whenever I get a bunch of hang time there, like, don't dash until I'm already going back down a bit. That's when things go right. Yeah, okay. That's my point of reference. Past the peak of my jump. Past the peak of my jump. Don't go too far left. But I do need to be almost to that far left. Use the reference point here. It's that one. Whoa! See, that was past the peak, wasn't it? Okay, so wait until I'm aligned with the sign, I guess, to dash? That's one of those cases where I'm not really able to use my eyeballs because things are just scrolling by at an unparsable rate. But perhaps that single command to my eyeballs can be possible to follow there. Yes, okay, I can do that. If there's one thing I'm looking at, and one thing only, I can do it. I'm surprised that all worked, then I wasn't ready for that too. Ugh. Okay, just assume it'll work, and be ready for the follow-up. Then be really disappointed when that happens 5 times out of 6. Or that. Like one of those 3 things. That, or the left boundary on the second thing. Or not get the boost. Yep. All those problem spots. Got the double. Double block boost. Not what I wanted. Just need a single. Bah! And then that funny thing. I get this huge high climb jump, but all my horizontal's gone. Now. Theoretically, that pause would help me time my dash press if I was ready for it, but often I'm not, so I didn't get the upward boost because I was too slow with something. Too far left. Too early on that. Ah, no boost. Like, how do I fix the no boost problem? Some timing needs to change, but which one? So Kevin made it. I didn't. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this bird and this shadow. Like, one flings me forward, the other flings me back. Do I need to interact with them in the other order? No, then the bird would just put me in the spikes. Actually, though, maybe it sets up for an ultra on that thing if I do it right. Okay, let's try other order. Shadow first, then bird. Because that makes a little more sense in terms of the direction of travel at the end of that transaction. Whoa! Okay. And the bird is kind of uncomfortably high to access from the ground. I feel like I'm almost not supposed to be able to do that. I need to put my eyes on those spikes. Gross. But I need to be looking at those because that's the primary hazard in this spot. I got the bird first. Well, I'm on the thing. Okay. So right, Kevin's going on his own adventure. What would my adventure look like? Well, what it would look like... Okay, so the bird and the shadow go to those spots. What it would look like is I would do a bird ultra and be moving a lot faster. So bird and shadow reconvene just up here, where those point. What's this? It's a barrier. What's the idea with the barrier? Get dash down right through. Is that destructible? Maybe it's destructible. Okay, I'm in stretch goal territory now. Oops, I didn't jump. I did, but did things too late. I didn't, but it worked. Okay, I don't have to jump there? That was too late. Double. So you know what? I'm having trouble inputting the jump just before the jellyfish grab, and it turns out I don't have to, so maybe I'll stop doing that. Yeah, that's easier. Okay, so just dash instead of jumping. What happened? My speed just evaporated. Okay, touch me. Thanks. Well, Okay, I didn't try very well to dash from the bird, so that might have been possible. I just didn't do it right. Like, the issue I'm having is less with... I mean, sure, there is some mechanical execution here, but it's more just keeping the order of the inputs I need to make in my head. Like, these are planning errors more than execution errors. Well, sort of. The interplay between those two. I'm never sure when I'm pressing that down right dash button with that one. So it often happens both before and after the time when it would be appropriate, but never in that timing window. Here we go. Okay. Okay, I did a bird ultra at least, kinda. Nothing else went right, but I did manage to dash down right after the bird without dying immediately. Once again, dash too early and too late, but no, never at the right time. Same thing. I'm just, my planning routes that without the jellyfish pause. Because it's so easy to forget that it's going to happen. I forgot there, but got away with it. No! I'm pretty sure the pink hair there is technically unnecessary, because I was able to do that once with red. So I can still climb up Kevin after I bop him with an up left. It just makes the follow-up actions a lot less comfortable. And might have some timing implications I don't understand yet. No. Alright, I'm tired of this. I want to touch the bird one more time, and that'll be it for the day. I hope this turns into a room I enjoy, because currently it's not being one of those. That's probably mostly just due to feeling like I don't have control over what's happening. But that's an issue with controlling myself more than the environment, so that will get better as I spend more time in the room and learn to control myself. Or just on a different day when my muscles respond to my commands better. Because that is not a constant thing. Some days are a lot better than others. But again, I feel like it's more an issue of uncertainty in the commands I'm sending than how the commands are being followed. Okay, okay. What is this? What is the timing there? Just, first of all, also just like aiming for the shadow and not hitting the bird, I always feel like I'm going to hit the bird. I guess the unspoken part of touch the bird again is dash after touching the bird again. Double. Don't want double. I need single. But I need my dash too. None of that felt like it should have worked. Okay, well technically I met my goal. I felt Kevin bop into something at the end. My controller vibrated. Oh no, alright, well, that's fine. This is a project, and I'm just gonna have to do one piece of it at a time. At least I understand reliably, as much as I can use that word, how to get here. It's like touching that thing there. So, Upright dash is all wrong. Ah, what if I did a reverse super on Kevin? I'll bet that would put me much better into position for that. Instead of just jumping and doing a regular dash, reverse super would be way better. Okay. That put me high enough, right? Well, at the very least, it would make my dash angle shallower, so I'd hit her better than, like, the bird. Then if I could get the bird ultra to work in a timing when that moves left, so I just have to somehow align the timings between when I jump off that platform and all of this extremely variable stuff somehow has to become constant time to get up to the bird and land there when that's shifting to the right. Because I need to... Bird... That's really a bird wave dash. Yeah, that's an ultra. So bird ultra there while it's moving right. Jump grab the jellyfish, lose the jellyfish, chain into a second ultra on this. And then touch my shadow in the bird again. Why though? No touch switches are involved. This doesn't have a touch switch sigil on it. The arrow's almost exactly the width of that platform. So I guess I just have to assume that's crumbly. If it was, though, the speed from the bird dash disappears, and what, I land on Kevin, who's long gone by then? Maybe not at the speed I'll be moving. Okay, let's say that crumbles and I land on Kevin. I do need to reunite with him right about there. Could it be that I just get below and grab his right wall as I go under this little barrier? I mean, maybe? Above would also be a possibility, but probably wouldn't help me reunite with my Kevin friends. And there's this dash. So the bottom of that is aligned with the bottom of the pink thing. If this is crumbly, Kevin won't be the one to crumble it. And a crumbling thing stops my horizontal movement and bounces me back, so I would be at a dead stop here, get another dash, and do what with it? Nothing. Use it to go down faster to get out of Kevin? I don't know. Anyway, so this situation I'd handle like the previous room, where I'd hang on his right side, climb down a little bit, and probably just, like, dodge under those spikes without even doing any dashes. Dodge under, do a... dash up to get my dash back, and then... Dude, I have no idea. Oh, right, the bird and the shadow will probably be here. So the bird will initiate an ultra into that. I do another one with jellyfish in hand. Maybe I'll just, like, grab that jellyfish, land on Kevin, and jump with his speed, and that's enough somehow? I don't know. Oh, boy. Alright, well, next time I'll figure out some of that, I hope.